Welcome everyone to your first totally drunk, obliterated watch party. If you're like many people, you're probably feeling down. The world's going to shit. Nah, it already is shit. Life is tough and made worse when your favorite outlet, hot babes, awesome movies and TV shows, go to hell. TV especially has been on a downward spiral. But luckily, that's going to change. You see, Netflix, on occasion, makes a good move. In this situation, they picked up a new TV series called Obliterated. This is the new show from the creators of Cobra Kai. They have proven to be some of the most consistent creators out there, making this show a must-see. Best of all, the entire concept is original. That may be hard to contemplate these days. Everything is a reboot, reinterpretation, or just an adaptation of an existing property. Not here. Obliterated is completely original, never before seen. There's no comic book or novel or video game or anything. Brand new. The basic story is a special forces team defuse a terrorist bomb in Las Vegas. After that major success, they spend a night partying and getting wasted. Then the next day, they learn the bomb they defused was actually a fake, and the real bomb is still out there. They have to find and defuse the real bomb while suffering major hangovers and whatever else from the night before. It's like 24 meets The Hangover. There's a lot of potential. It's also rated TVMA. These creators, John, Josh, and Hayden, all have their roots in R-rated comedy, and this show massively takes them back to those origins. So what can you expect from this TVMA rating? Well, let me tell you, a little over a year ago, the casting calls were going out, and word was spread that a lot of the main parts noted they would require nudity. So if you like an action-packed, drug-induced thriller with lots of nudity, raise your hand and keep watching. If you don't, then maybe this show is not for you. I should also issue one warning. If you're some guy who loves shows with hot women that also indulges in gratuitous nudity, Game of Thrones, then you're probably in for a bit of shock. These guys like to dabble in the male side of the naked body. Equality of the sexes, so to speak. So it's not going to be that type of show. It's going to be like a and that creator Hayden Schlossberg said they actually had an intimacy coordinator on set at the same time as an animal wrangler. You feel like this is the sort of thing the traveling carnival charges extra admission to. That type of show. Despite all the depravity, and maybe because of it, I suspect this show may try to tap into a little of those patriotic feelings. The first episode is titled Real American Heroes, and obviously it's where the team finds and defuses the fake bomb. Expect great speeches and celebrations, awards, accolades, points made to their self-sacrifice, willing to risk anything for their country, which would then be intercut with tons of gratuitous partying and debauchery. Yeah, the bad stuff. Towards the end of this episode and the beginning of the next is where all the partying would take place. It's all kind of like the plot of Speed, if you remember that one. We'll meet the bad guys more in episode 2. That one is titled Born in the USSR. Yeah, it's a spin on Born in the USA. I kind of like the ideas that the bad guys aren't just generic Russians, but actually maybe former Soviets trying to recreate the glory days of the communist empire. Could be fun. I'm not sure how a big bomb in Las Vegas plays into any of that, but we don't need a super detailed or logical explanation of the plot. Anyway, that's the gist of it now. I'll be covering the show more when the trailer drops. There's also the podcast Obliterated Companion, which I'm co-hosting with Peter from Cobra Kai Companion. Definitely follow that wherever you listen to podcasts. First episode is already dropped. So have a drink and be ready to get obliterated. I'll see you at the next watch party.